Hi everyone, it's Melanie from Living Luxuriously for Less, and today I am back with the DIY luxury wedding centerpiece tutorial that I promised you in my previous video, so stay tuned. So as a quick reminder, on the left is the inspiration photo, on the right is the actual centerpiece that I created. So we're going to get started with each step by step on how to create this exact centerpiece. First of all, you want to get a floral ball. You can purchase these at Hobby Lobby for $5.99. You can also use your 40% off coupon, and you're going to cut this ball in half so that one ball creates two centerpieces. Now here is a ball that I'd already cut. You guys can see some little holes in it from the flowers that I used before, but I wanted to show you because there are not a lot of holes in here because I'm going to use larger blooms. So here is the end product that we will end up with today, but instead of the pink, we're going to have purple in those places. Now the first thing that I do is I cut my flowers. Here you see some white roses and some lifelike Gerber daisies along with some purple flowers, I'm sorry I don't know the name, and wire cutters that I picked up from Hobby Lobby. And that's all you need for this project. Next I am going to cut each floral stem to the length that I want the ball to be, because this will determine the actual shape and size of the ball. If you want them shorter, cut your stems shorter. If you want them longer, leave your stems longer. But for this one, I wanted to kind of be like a medium basketball type of shape, and so I'm not going to cut them as long. So I'm going to place my purple flower first because I don't have that many of them. I have more white, and then I'm going to place the white one in the top because it's going to be the center of this particular shape or floral centerpiece, so that I will be able to kind of gauge where I want to go from there. Next up, I'm going to cut some of these gorgeous flowers that I got from Hobby Lobby. I like to mix the expensive flowers with the inexpensive flowers to give you that luxury-like feel without having a super expensive price, because some silk flowers can be just as expensive as your regular natural flowers. So the centerpiece is growing, so I'm going to work my way around. I like to put it on some type of structure so that I can kind of turn it around as I'm working to make sure that I'm keeping everything in line and that everything is kind of congruent as I'm working my way through. So I'm going to place in more flowers. On this particular flower, it's one of my more expensive bunches of flower. So I'm going to leave the greenery on it to just add a little bit more space and more of a lifelike feel. So I'm going to leave that greenery on there because it does look more expensive. Now I got some gorgeous bling from totallydazzled.com, and I'm going to be adding this bling into my floral centerpiece all around the centerpiece to give it that glam factor that I absolutely love. And this really takes your floral centerpieces up a notch. I will leave all the information down in the description box below if you're interested in getting some of these pieces. Now I just got assorted bling, and you guys, you will not be disappointed because you can use this throughout your decor, and I will show you different ways to use this as well. Some of the pieces that you'll receive will have a flat back, and some of them will be an actual brooch. And for this particular flower, I'm going to use the brooch, and I'm actually going to pin it in because I want to reuse it and repurpose it later on. And I absolutely love that glam factor, that wow factor that it gives the flower once you put it in. Absolutely beautiful. It just makes it look so luxurious, you guys. Next up is the flat back bling, and this bling is great when you have like a flat center flower like this Gerber daisy here. I'm just going to place that right in the center of that flower, and I just think it makes it look so classy and so elegant, and it just adds such a sophisticated flair to this particular flower. So in the center of my purple flower, I wanted it to be the center of attention, and I added this humongous piece of bling, and again it was a brooch, and so I was able to pin it in, and it looks absolutely fabulous. And so here is the finished arrangement on the table. I will be sure to share the entire event with you guys on Sunday in my next video. I just didn't want this video to be super long. I'm so excited that I finally stepped out of fear and into faith by creating this floral centerpiece. For the longest, I've been so afraid of creating florals, and I've always had someone else to do them for me. And so by me doing this particular floral for the event was definitely a leap of faith, and I am super excited about the way that it turned out. And I think the one major lesson that I learned from creating this piece is that the fears that we don't face become our limits. So I hope you guys enjoyed this again. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, it's Melanie. Bye-bye.